on the back country where there are fields and stuff like that and see what's going on. Now, last trip went to Strong Thurman Dam. My bike needs to be washed really bad here. I always do a visual look. Don't go by your side mirror. Clearing off a lot there. I guess we're gonna build a house. Right here is a spring. I'm looking to see. It's still running. Here, the Vulcan 1500 built on the 1950s Harley design. That's why it kind of looks the way it does, I guess. I'll tell you what, this is loud as a Harley for sure. It's a part of the land, I guess, from the church here. They got this nice little place right here. I generally stop when I come by this area. It's kind of a real tranquil, peaceful area. And they've got a little cross here, table over here to sit down. And a gazebo. And just a place to sit down out here and look at nature. Right here is the underground spring way underneath there. Look how clear that water is. This is clear as clear can be. And this thing has been running for years and years. You see how clear the water is right here? And the water tastes pretty good to me. Now I tell you, some of the spring waters are not that good. Some of them are real good, some of them are not so good. So, I mean, they're not horrible, but I mean, some of them have a kind of a sweet taste to it. And a lot of people like to come here and they'll fill up big old jugs and stuff like that of spring water and take it home. It's better than chlorine water, I guess, you know. And something natural from Mother Earth here. This is a pump right here for that spring well. Nice area right here. Sit and think and whatever you want to do, I guess, you know. There's no place right here to cook out or anything like that. But, Nice place to visit. It's about 4:30. Sun starts going down. That's kind of a pretty picture right there. Motorcycle. I had to charge it up just a little bit. Put on 15 amps for about 15 minutes. Got a brand new battery in it. This is January 8th. Time to ride. Rolling thunder. I gotta get some gas. Too long. I got like a quarter tank of gas. No, it's coming up to a half. That's better. There you go. 1777. That church was first started there. 1777. Long time ago. Of course, it's been renovated. You probably can't hear it, but this motorcycle is loud, loud. I give it a 9 out of 10 on loud. Y'all probably mute that a little bit. There's a little ducks on the pond there. They look like mergansers to me. Got a bunch of cows over here. A lot of cows. This field goes way, way on out there. Way around the bend through the woods over there. There's one. There's a billy goat. Those are like maybe Angus bulls and so forth over there. I'm sure they got some dairy cows too. This part right here, it's got Wren, Waynesboro, SR-17. I hadn't been up here in a minute, I'll tell you, in a couple of years. I used to live down this way once upon a time. But then they cut these trees down and burned it. People cutting a lot of land. I guess pay their taxes, I don't know. I've only seen a train come through here twice, and I've been across this track a million times, seems like. So I always tell the people stop. Somebody behind me, I'm in no hurry. These people will run over you too. Oh, that's a nice truck right there. I like that red. There's a little house over there. I hadn't seen that before. That's new. I think I see a goat. A lot of farmland way back over there too. It goes for miles and miles and miles. can only see this part of it, but there's a road, and you can go way, way, way on back. And it opens up a lot more land. And that right there is Georgia cotton. Georgia cotton, that there. Sometimes up here a lot. Cotton is like white gold sometimes, but they plant peanuts too sometimes, and soybeans, things like that. Nice big house over there. Cotton bales right there, big roll. A lot of cotton. That was hard work picking cotton. I never picked cotton, but I picked pecans. Pecans back breaking too, but cotton work. Cotton will, those buds that hold the cotton, they got sharp edges. When you try to get the cotton out, you cut your fingers sometimes. Your hand will get calloused real quick. Whole building there. Nice Mercedes. Over here the big field, the pond. Yeah, that's a big pond right there. I see some Canadian geese on the edge of it. Barbecue place here. They have good barbecue here. Good barbecue chicken. They make it's not a hash, it's kind of like what we call a Brunswick stew. Instead of hash or frost or something between them. And that stuff is so good. Once in a while I'll stop and buy like a pint of it, quart of it, put it in the refrigerator. It is so good. Nice old house there. Nice house right there. There's a really nice house over here. You probably can't see it with GoPro, but it's one of my favorite houses right here. Huge house, big barn in the background. They got a light on top of the house. They might have been working on a cool ceiling, it looks like. Oh, that's a dog. Oh man, you gotta watch these dogs. Woo-ha! Really about 7 dogs look like altogether. You know how to tell a redneck? If your front porch falls, how many dogs it kills more than 3 or 4 dogs, it's probably a redneck. Oh, I want to stop here. Haddon's Red. There's a nice ranch down here in the bottom. This is really a pretty place right here. Top of the hill looked like it used to be a chicken place up there where they raise chickens. Little marsh right there. Nice farm up here. Nice fields, water irrigation system, nice combine, John Deere stuff there. All this is beautiful and nice, but man, you talk about some work to keep up something like this. Some more cotton right there. Nice little pond here. They even got a boat over here fishing in the pond. Got waves. Yeah. There's no fishing. Oh, a nice house on the hill right there. There's a pond with a bunch of cows down there. Hartford. Okay, I was saying about these cows around the pond right here. I'm using my other camera here, the GoPro's pretty useless for any distance at all. So, look how pretty it is. Again, this is January 2023. And the cows down here. Yeah. Nice little pond. Bunch of cows straight on down on the other end of that pond right there. That field just keeps going on and on. Yeah, a barn right there. Now I have never seen this before. This is a new one on me right here. What in the world? I got to take a picture of that because evidently somebody's running these stop signs. I thought it was my headlights doing that. You ever seen anything like that? Only in Glasgow County. Well, it's got a solar device on top of that sign. I guess it's supposed to blink at night, but I guess it's supposed to blink at night only, but it's daytime right now. Not far from being dark. So that's really cool right there. I've never seen that. But again, only Glasgow County, that's where we're at. I love Glasgow County. That's a sign right there, Glasgow. That's a four-way stop. They got one on the other side over there. So they got a flashing sign here, and they got one here, but they don't have one on either side here. It's a four-way stop. All right. Yeah. I thought it was like some kind of Christmas decoration left over. Flashing stop sign. Lord knows they need it sometimes. There's a horse up there on the hill by that tree, the first tree. look at this. Creek here. Really nice. Maybe you can hear it. That is really making a lot of noise right here. That water is really rushing. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but and then it's coming, big waterfall over. Well, it's not tall, but it's a nice waterfall over here, like you see in the mountains. Over here and over here, it's like a waterfall. And I'm just looking at the depth right here. You can see the bottom a little bit there. It looks like it's probably about 7 feet deep, if it's that deep. Man, this would be a great place to do duck hunting way back in here, probably. And probably have some deer stands around here too. That's a lot of water moving right there. And I can see this waterfall a little better right here. Dead center screen. That water's really rolling right there. And then there's a third one too. Wow. There's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. Now you could take a kayak down here. That would be fun. You don't need it, but a few inches to float a kayak. But that would be nice right here. That is really wide. And they got this old church building here, which appears to be an active church. I hear a dog barking. That's another reason you need to carry a pistol, because you get some crazy dog after you. I see some tracks right down here, car tracks or truck tracks, not car tracks, truck tracks, right there. So somebody backed the boat off in here and would go all the way down or go underneath the bridge here. And so kind of a little boat ramp. You need a four-wheel drive to do that for sure. But this is really wide. I don't see a lot of these wide rivers right here. Yeah, it is so pretty. Another thing I love too is this right here. Look at these trees right here. Because we're up about, how are we? I'd say we're probably 30 feet high right here. At least 30 feet high. To be able to look straight at the trees 30 feet high like you're a bird is really cool. Feel like you're in the top of these trees. When I was a kid, I used to climb the trees a little bigger than this, but we'd climb up 20 feet, 25 feet, deer hunt, get a portable stand and go up a tree, go up 20 feet. So that brings back a lot of memories. Pretty area. It's going to be getting dark pretty soon. So I probably need to get out of Dodge. Oh, nice light, like Christmas light still up there. snowman, horse ranch right there. Yeah, I gotta get the go-go juice. Down to about a quarter tank here. Oh man. Jet store. This is a new store here in Warrenton. At least it used to be here. My right hand's about froze, I think. The American way, hands froze. I got some gloves, I just didn't want to put them on. I'm smart in it. Please wait, do not remove. Remove. Yeah, like the receipt. Remove nozzle. A lot of times I put it in high cast in here. Supposed to get better gas out of high cast. Man, that thing spilled out. I hate that. This bike gets about 37 miles per gallon, like 1,500 of it. Now it'll get close to 40 if I'm on the highway mileage. So 2.5 gallons. It holds 4 gallons. Okay, got some coffee here. Again, January 6th. I mean January 8th. Got coffee. And got coffee here. My hand's starting to thaw out. It's not that cold. It was like 64 or something like that. When I started out, I know it's going to be down in the low 40s. So, it's nothing like getting some hot coffee. This coffee is hot. Somebody explain to me about the coffee now, because a lot of places you get coffee, it's hot, but you taste it and it doesn't burn your mouth. And then this coffee right here is like super hot. I mean, you can't even taste it without burning your tongue. I don't know how some coffee makers in these stores are super hot and some are just regular hot. Somebody has explained to me how that happens. Because I didn't do it this time, but I have. You go to taste it to see if it got enough creamer and all in it, and all of a sudden you burn your tongue and then it scorch for like the next 12 hours. You can tell. It's like, man, I can't believe it. All right, ignition system on. about 10 miles from my house. It got dark on the